welcome in. I'm so happy that you clicked this video and that you decided to do this yoga practice with me today. Mental and physical exhaustion can be a real thing and can really weigh heavy on your mental health and on your physical health. So get out your yoga mat and join me. All right, I want to start in a seated position, cross-legged here. Flip your palms face up towards the ceiling, or if you're outside, towards the sky. Take a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Like you want to fog up a mirror if you could, that sound. Inhale through your nose. Fog up that mirror on an exhale. Like that ha sound. One more. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Then close your lips and keep breathing in and out of your nose. You can have your eyes closed if that feels comfortable for you. And notice in your shoulders the tension that you may be holding. Again, if you are tired mentally or physically, you will hold tension in your upper body, and maybe you don't even notice it. The rounding of your shoulders, the pushing your upper body forward, the sticking your head out. But over time, as you scan your body, I want you to notice. So maybe you can pull the upper body back so that you're in line, sitting up nice and straight. Instead of rounding the back, being like the hunchback of Notre Dame, you can move the shoulders back and then relax them down your back. Instead of pushing the head out forward, you can have it in line here. Notice how those subtle little movements start to relax your body, relax your mind. Usually with mental exhaustion, it's because we're too far forward in the future. Having goals and aspirations is a beautiful and wonderful thing, but sometimes they can become a prison because all you can think about, and you start to get confined in your goals. And not only that, but that you're not there yet. Of course, we want motivation, we want things to push us forward, but when those things, those goals start to protrude and that's all we can think about, and not even that that's all that we can think about, but that we start to bring in self-doubt, self-deprecation, and kind of be mean to ourselves internally because we're not there yet, that can cause mental exhaustion. And you'll see that on a physical level. If you have neck pain, shoulder pain, your back hurts. Now, you could have a physical ailment that is causing the pain, but it could be mental as well. The mental mind-body aspect marry together closer than we sometimes think. So here, as you're breathing, relax a little bit more. Sometimes this is a big enough yoga practice, just sitting cross-legged and breathing. But today we'll move a bit. So take a nice big inhale and exhale. Very nice. Inhale, move your arms out, then up, look up. Then exhale, just bring the hands on the mat right out in front of you. Walk those hands out to the front of your mat, maybe just a few steps forward you take with your hands, or you extend the hands long, you get to decide. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Forehead reaches down towards the mat. Good. Nice big inhale here, stay where you're at. Exhale, get a little bit deeper if you can. Good, then walk both hands over to the right side of your mat. You should feel a nice stretch in the left side of your body. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Stay where you're at. Even if I have moved here, I want you to stay down. Taking a nice deep breath in. Bend your elbows a little bit so you can get deeper on the exhale. Maybe the forehead comes to the mat. When you're exhausted, you need rest and slow, simple movements in order to come back into your body and revitalize your energy here. One more big inhale. Exhale, move your hands to the center of the mat, and then over to that left side. This time the right side gets a big stretch. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Forehead reaches down towards the mat. Stay down. Stay where you are. And sometimes when we feel exhausted, we almost want to do more in an effort to get as much as we can done. But in this practice, we're going to do the opposite. Slow, simple movements. Again, bringing energy into your physical body and most importantly, into your mind. Big inhale here. Get deeper on your exhale. Maybe the forehead can reach the mat. And then walk your hands towards the center of the mat. Good. Then walk your hands back towards your hips. You're sitting up nice and straight. Good. Stay where you're at. I just want to get to the center of my mat so that I can show you what we're doing. Right hand will be back. Left hand goes to your right knee. Take an inhale. Get nice and tall. Maybe you look up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, twist, look back behind you. Ooh, so I just felt a nice little pop in my lower back, which feels really nice. Pull your lower belly in so you can twist even deeper, look back behind you. And do me a favor, as you're here twisted, on every exhale, see if you can look further back behind you. Good. And then come to the center. Good. Left hand back, right hand comes to your left knee. Inhale, exhale, we twist. Good. Those little pops that you hear at the low back feel really nourishing, really nice here. Pull your low belly in so you can twist even more. So pull the stomach in and then look back behind you here. Every exhale, see if you can deepen. One more inhale. Deepen on the exhale. Good. Then come to the center. Good. So I have my right leg on top. My left leg is on bottom. I'm going to switch that, which feels really awkward. I'm used to having my right leg up, but my left will be here. And this is just going to open up the hips. Let's inhale, sweep the arms out, then up. Exhale, put the hands out in front of you. And now let's see if we can walk forward. Now this may feel a little bit tighter. Usually when we switch and stay down, when we switch the cross of our legs, we're not used to opening up one or other side of the hip. So this may feel nice and stretchy for you. Stay down here. You can walk your hands out even more, do that. And allow your mind to soften your muscles. Think about if just thinking about softening your muscles could actually soften your muscles. Okay? This works a lot when I teach kids yoga because they like to think about their mind and being a superhero, and if they think it, they can do it. But for adults too, go ahead and walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, same like we did. Adults too, we need to relax and use our imagination to calm our mind and body. We forget how powerful the mind is. And again, just like I said before, our mind can be a prison if we use it for negativity and if we use it to beat ourselves up. Walk your hands to the center of your mat and then over to the left side. But for these moments, I want you to use your mind for good, for positivity. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. See if you can make those thoughts and mentally soften your muscles. Think about, if I think about being more flexible, it happens. Just get your mind there. Big inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to the center. Good. Then walk your hands back to your hips. Excellent. Legs out in front of you, and you can kind of just move so you can get the blood flowing there. Again, with your mind, the power of your mind. Think about the good that you're doing within your body. Nice. Excellent. Bend your knees here. And then take your right knee in towards your chest. It's kind of awkward, but the left foot is still on the mat. And you can see my back is straight here, as straight as it can be. Hug that right knee with your left arm. Right hand goes back, twist, look back behind you. And then come back to the center. Switch. Hug in that left knee here. Back is nice and straight. And then with your right arm, hug your left knee. Look back behind you. Very nice. Come to center. Let that left foot down. Good. Grab with your hands your right foot, and based on your flexibility, this is going to look a lot different. So what I'm going to try to do here is straighten this right leg. So maybe I can straighten it out in front of me, maybe not, maybe it's still bent, whatever you can do. Straighten out here. You'll feel big sensation in the back of the legs. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. And with this big sensation in the back of your legs, with your mind, think and only think about the backs of your legs getting longer with each inhale and especially with each exhale. Just think. Even if it's not actually happening, even if your knee is bent, and this is the furthest you can go, just think about how amazing your leg is getting longer inch by inch. Just imagine your leg growing. Press your feet into your hands and really imagine that leg growing. Take a big inhale and exhale. Good. Bend your knee wherever you're at. And let's switch this time for the left side. So you can keep your knee bent. Sometimes this is good enough. Sometimes straightening just a little bit is good enough. You get to tell. I'm going to start to straighten out this left leg here. Inhale, exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest. And again, you're thinking about lengthening out that left leg. Even if it's not as long as you'd like it to be, use your mind for good. Use your mind to think about your muscles getting longer, your legs actually growing, the bones feeling strong and long. Just think it. See what happens if you use your mind to think about that. Tuck your chin in towards your chest. Good, nice big inhale. And nice big exhale, good. Bend into the knees. Bring your hands back behind you and just move your knees like this to the left and to the right. Slow movements here. It's a class for a tired mind and a tired body. So you don't have to do much, but focus the mind in order to again provide that energy back again. Come to your back. Let the soles of your feet touch. Bring both hands to your stomach. Close your eyes. With your hands on your stomach, feel your stomach as it gets big and as it gets small as you breathe in and out of your nose. And while you're here, assure yourself that you are right where you need to be. You can say it mentally, I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly where I need to be. Keep saying it either aloud or in your mind. We treat this as an affirmation. We are affirming to ourselves that we truly are where we need to be. I am where I need to be. And we hope that by saying this, these affirmations work because we can make our brain start to believe this. And again, we can use our mind for good, use our mind to pick ourselves back up if we're tired, if we're fatigued, if we're stressed. But by affirming, I am where I need to be, we start to reverse that, give ourselves energy. I am where I need to be. are where you need to be, exactly where you need to be. Coming out of this slowly, a good morning stretch. Inhale, reach the arms back behind you, point the toes in front of you, get nice and long. Exhale, hug the knees in towards your chest, rock side to side. Slowly make your way to a seated position on your mat. You can close your eyes, bring your hands at your heart center. I am where I need to be. I believe that you are where you need to be. Sitting on your mat, affirming that to yourself. In this space, in this time, it's exactly where you need to be. It's exactly what your body needed, what your mind needed. So send yourself a thank you for doing exactly what you needed. Subtle movements that we did, but even hopefully bigger movements within the mind. Again, affirming that you are where you need to be. The light in me bows and honors the light within you, and as we bow our head below our heart, we say to each other, Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining practice. You are where you need to be, using your mind for good, your body for expansion. Go throughout your day and hold this with you. I hope to see you in my next video.